Welcome to This Day in Wrestling. I'm Jennifer from Cultaholic, and my guest today, the lovely Adam Pacitti.
Former What Culture Pro Wrestling General Manager, Adam Pacitti. Full title, what do you mean?
Sorry, next time. This is bad. Well, anyway, April. We're still going strong.
Yes, we are.
We are still going strong. And where are we going to? I can't even remember what day it is.
April the 8th, I believe.
The 8th it is, yes. Oh,
Okay, Jen.
I know, I'm like, where am I? You just keep throwing me with that. Anyway, April the 8th. The Monday Night Wars.
Yes.
Full swing. And on this day, in 1996, that's when Raw started airing at 3 minutes. Like, 8, what was it? No, it was 8.
Yeah, no, they aired 3 minutes earlier to get a jump on Nitro.
That was it. It was 8:57.
8:57. Yeah, so a really clever strategy and something that the Turner Network, WCW, couldn't do because they had other stuff on at that time, and like it made sense. There was a lot of like nasty business strategies, right?
Yeah, I mean,
and this is
the
one
drama
of them.
in between, like on the Monday Night Wars, is hilarious.
Yeah,
like,
and
I love it.
96 is when WCW, they were certainly beating Raw in the ratings, and for me, they had a better show. Like they had the cruiserweights.
Sure.
At this time, like the NWO was soon forming, and I don't know, for me it was just a more enjoyable weekly show. And I loved that drama. Like WCW did their own thing, obviously they used to spoil
Yeah, I was going to say
results.
they weren't exactly the innocent parties.
No, totally.
Not at
So
all.
if you're unaware, like Raw used to pre-tape one of their episodes. So Eric Bischoff would give direction to the commentary team to say what was happening next week or at that time on the show. So like really nasty stuff. But this is, I don't know, it's a sensible business decision and something that WCW couldn't do.
I think it's very clever. It's definitely a very, very clever move by them. And inevitably, it kind of helped and worked.
Yeah. Eventually.
It took a while, but...
Russo.
So 2014 is a very, very sad day in professional wrestling as the Ultimate Warrior passed away. Just straight after Mania.
Right, so he made his return to Raw, gave a really impassioned, beautiful promo, and then I think, was it the next day?
It was the next day, and it was in a car park, wasn't it? He had a heart attack. It's a shame.
My memories of Warrior growing up, I think of him very, very fondly. Like, I grew up watching the Hogan Warrior sort of era. A terrific, colourful character.
Yep.
Who's, I don't know, I'm trying to think how to word it, because like I think he turned into a man who wasn't the nicest guy, and I think some of the things that he said.
You're talking about off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Away from the.
But I see that promo on Raw as being a sort of apology. No, maybe not an apology.
No,
but
I totally get what you mean. There's definitely a kind of like, not a guilt, but there was like a kind of.
A repentance in some way.
That's exactly the word.
It was him trying to make amends for the things that he had said, and I don't think perhaps believed at that time. It was really emotional, and I wonder what else we would have seen from Warrior, real name Warrior, had he stuck around, had he not died.
Stuck around. I'm sure he was trying to stick around. But that's actually a really good topic though. What do you think? You know, what would he have done? Like, what would he have done? I
don't know. I don't think we would have seen him wrestle again.
No, I don't think so either.
I can't imagine it. And I saw a match with him and I think it was Orlando Jordan for some independent promotion. And there was something about him coming down to the ring with like this business-like haircut, shaking the rope still. It's not the same. It wasn't the same. He was still built. He looked amazing. He had the tassels on and everything, but it just didn't do it for me. I don't think we would have seen him wrestle again. I don't know what program you'd put Warrior in were he to come back. Maybe just have him wrestle Hogan again, just for nostalgia's sake.
Just for the.
I don't know. I think he would have ended up being perhaps a brand ambassador, although maybe not, given some of the things that he said. I don't know.
I was going to say, give some controversial things in the in the past,
but
so maybe.
I think my memories of Warrior are, I think of him fondly because of how exciting he was to watch as a kid, and.
But that's, I think you kind of got to remember, as a kid, he was so exciting. Like, and you don't. And when you're a kid, you're not bothered about all the stuff that's going on back. Like, who cares? Like, technically, we should all really be a bit more like that. I think there's too much involved.
What, homophobic? I disagree, Jen. How are you finding? Am I still your favourite?
Jack!
Come back. No.
Oh, you know where I was going with this.
I do. I don't know. I loved him as a kid. Absolutely loved him as a kid. There's nobody that I can think of that had the energy that the Ultimate Warrior had. And
I think it was a shame that he died on this day.
Ditto.
Bizarrely, going back a year, 2013, and Raw, there was the Money in the Bank cash-in by Dolph Ziggler. And it was Alberto Del Rio, Jack Swagger. Alberto retained.
Yep.
And then out comes Dolph.
Yes, to the biggest pop that I think he's ever had. I think it's fair to say. Yeah, I think so. He was really over at that time.
At that time, yeah.
And people were really happy about it. And then...
What happened?
What is he now?
What happened?
I don't know. He recently challenged the returning Daniel Bryan in a backstage segment in a match that I just hope doesn't happen because I don't want to see Dolph Ziggler. No, it would be a good match. It's a weird one with Dolph.
How are you feeling? Like, it's a weird one with him because there just always seems to be he's at a bit and he just can't quite. Why? Is that writing? Is that what do you think?
I think it is writing. I think he's a guy who doesn't really have much of a definable character about him. His work rate's fantastic. He's one of the best sellers on the roster, and people are going to disagree with that. People say he oversells. I don't think that's necessarily true. He makes his opponents look really, really good, and that's a very useful person to have in a promotion. And that's speaking from experience when I managed What Culture with something like that. But no, he's I don't know. This year when he returned at the Rumble and then was thrown out pretty quickly and has done nothing since.
It just seemed really kind of pointless.
It was. They could have done.
Pointless. I was expecting something, to be honest. Like, I actually even thought maybe if Ziggler comes back for the Rumble, maybe this is his time. Maybe he'll win it.
I thought when he came out, that's him winning it. I thought he was going to get rid of him. Jack's looking at me. Why put him in it? That's the stupid.
Yeah, that's the thing. Why? Yeah, Jack, what's your opinion?
You thought Ziggler was going to win the Rumble?
I thought when he came out 30, yeah. Because why have him return?
Yeah.
Why have him return and do what he did?
Yeah,
I guess because he's Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, Jack.
Just do the camera.
I don't know. I think it's a shame because I think he's really, really talented.
Think he's frustrated?
No, I think he's making lots of money and he's probably quite happy. But he should be frustrated. It's annoying watching somebody like he's in the prime of his career physically in the ring, and they don't seem to want to do anything with him. It's sad.
Thoughts on Dolph Ziggler?
Comments.
Same year, same day, obviously, and WWE makes a signing, Rebecca Quinn.
Oh.
Thoughts on Becky Lynch?
That's her theme music. Yeah, I think she's terrific. What?
I was like, what else would that have been? Just like a random
Clarity is important. Yeah, no, I love Becky Lynch. I really love Becky Lynch. I think she's one of the most gifted in-ring female talents that WWE have. She cuts a great promo, a very sensible signing, and another marketable character, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan too. First ever SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yes, yeah. Big accolade, that.
That is a big accolade.
I'd like to see her featured more heavily, I think. I think she could, especially on SmackDown, I think she could do a lot more, and I think her booking in the past few months has been a little bit unusual. But yeah, no, I think she's really good, and I think she'll be looked back on as one of the greats of this generation.
Yes.
People always talk, the names that come to mind for people often are Bayley and Sasha Banks. I guess Asuka's up there now as well.
Yep.
But to me, Becky Lynch is just as talented as those, but doesn't always get the opportunity to shine.
It doesn't get the recognition as much,
No.
I don't think. Just strange.
But she's young, and I think she'll be around for quite a bit longer.
Definitely. Big fan.
So happy birthday, Becky. No. Happy debut. Becky
No,
Lynch.
happy just saying.
Happy
It's a
signing.
developmental
Becky,
signing.
I'm nailing this, aren't I? Subscribe.
So that was this day in wrestling, and you can follow me on Twitter here. If you like what we do at Cultaholic, you can support us by pledging to our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.